Hey y'all!
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Welcome back to the channel.
Yes.
So y'all, we are coming to y'all with a Love and Hip Hop video. So we've watched the season, and as you all know, they just aired the Love and Hip Hop Atlanta reunion part 1.
Right.
And it got a little heated on the reunion, but Love and Hip Hop, they actually posed a question. And the question was, should Erica have to consult both Scrappy and Bambi about Emani?
Yes. This was one of the main things, one of the main topics about this specific reunion part 1 of For Atlanta. Of course they talk about everybody's story and what happened with them this season, but this was really big. And it was big because of both Erica and Scrappy, and including Bambi
And Bambi
reaction. Like, it was a lot, you guys.
Yeah, it was a whole lot. So we already asked the question. We're gonna go ahead and play the video, have y'all check out the clip so y'all can see pretty much what their whole situation is about.
Make sure you look at facial expressions.
She was very big on the facial
I'm really
expressions.
big into the nonverbals, you guys. Look at those.
So check out the video, and then we'll come back and give you all our opinions about it. All right? So check the video out.
The biggest thing in a co-parenting relationship is to communicate. Even for Bambi, the first thing she said, what we have right now works. I don't deal with her. I deal with him.
Yeah, when you text him, you text us.
No, I don't.
No, you
I have
actually
a
do.
child by him. I don't have a child by you. See, that's my
Absolutely
issue.
not. In my heart, I really do feel like you're upset. And I know that...
About what?
About them being together?
Listen, the last time we were on a reunion together, you went and you got a restraining order against Scrap. And then as soon as me and Scrap broke up, y'all was back, you know what I'm saying, in the same space. So we agreed that we weren't going to film with her because we didn't want to embarrass Emani. And when she found this information out, she texted him and you a bitch ass.
She said, you growing tits, sis. It was funny. But I said, I ain't gonna even let it anger me. It's about my daughter. That's all it's about. So
First and foremost, he doesn't want to communicate. He told Emani to tell me to text him.
Okay.
And that's why I said, if it's something quick that I need to talk to you about or say to you, like, just pick up the phone. I'm talking about Emani at the end of the day. The biggest...
So y'all.
Yeah.
Yeah, so y'all see, like, I don't know what the issue is, because before now,
Yeah.
I really didn't know that they had an issue. And then you could kind of see over the season, the few episodes that Erica was on, that they kind of had an issue, and the issue at Emani's birthday party.
But they were always able, previously, they were
We thought-
always able to come to some type of agreement because of their child.
We thought so. I mean, they seemed pretty. Then again, I don't know, because once Erica left the show, she just kind of left the show, and we never really saw her interacting with Scrappy when she did appear in her little cameos. It was always when the girls had a little girls' night, or whatever the situation was. But Erica, when she left, she left, and she just went out and lived her life.
And I think it was for the best.
I think so too.
Because
I think she's very happy.
they have they have a school-age child, who has access to the internet and
Middle
social
school.
media. And of course, you got kids talking about what they saw and what their parents said or whatever. And so I'm kind of glad she did do what she did. I think it was great. She was able to find her a love interest, honey, get pregnant with new kids, twins.
And when you think about it, Scrappy kind of toned down too. Like he calmed
did.
down, and he became serious, and he wanted one woman, and he really pursued Bambi. So it seemed like her stepping out and not being involved in everything that she might have been involved with before. It did both of them good. So to come reunion time,
This, you guys.
first of all, Bambi, I am very shocked.
I'm very disappointed.
I never took you as that kind. You're kind of coming off a little insecure. I want to
you
be
said
real selective in what I'm saying, but when I look at it, it kind of seems like you're coming off insecure. Like, we know you're the wife, and I mean, we know y'all were together, y'all broke apart because Scrappy wasn't doing what he needed to do, and you let him know, look, I deserve, I deserve this, and that. And if you're going to come to me, you're going to come correct. And he stepped his game up and you took him back. Mm-hmm. Y'all got married. Y'all got this beautiful baby. And then it's like, it kind of seems like you're coming in between the co-parenting structure that they could establish. Like, we know you're the wife.
Yeah.
And ultimately, when she texts him, she does not text y'all.
No, ma'am.
She doesn't.
No, ma'am.
Y'all have two different phones. It don't matter. That's not something that happens when y'all are boyfriend, girlfriend, just dating. And it's not something that happens when y'all become man and wife. Y'all don't get one phone. Mm-hmm. It's still y'all separate phones.
Because you got to think about it, like, he had a life before he met you.
Right.
And you came into this situation knowing that he had a daughter with someone else. So when I'm texting my child's father, I'm not texting you.
No.
I'm texting my child's father.
Erica,
you the wife,
no.
I'm the child's mother.
Right.
So there's a difference, and there's a line that should not be crossed.
And
you have crossed that
wrong.
line, honey.
You really did, because that was totally uncalled for. Like, granted, we don't know the situation that is not shown on camera.
Ultimately, I don't care.
I don't care either.
I don't care what's not
but we
shown.
don't know. We don't know, because I really don't care. I feel like ultimately you should be the bigger woman. You know you're the wife, and hey,
act
you
like
need to
one.
do exactly. In that whole situation, it showed insecurity. Like, I'm concerned, like you said, pretty much I feel like you're coming to this conclusion because, like you said, when you and Scrappy stepped apart, Erica had that restraining order on him.
She got it released.
And they became closer. Well, that's your husband's fault.
And she might have did that because of you. Because y'all no longer are involved.
Maybe they wanted to at that point to rekindle. It's not Erica's fault that Scrappy decided to entertain her. Maybe he did want to rekindle something with his baby mama because ultimately that is somebody that he's comfortable with.
And I don't even think it was more so about them rekindling.
I don't think so
it was more so about, okay, now you don't have your wife or your girlfriend in your ear now at this point. Now we can be able to communicate without a second person coming in and telling you what you should and should not do and what's appropriate and what's not. Right. So now that she's not involved, I'm gonna lift this restraining order so that we can be able to better communicate and you not get in trouble. So think about it. She's actually looking out for his best interest and then also for her child as well. Now, Bambi, you a new mother. You have to put yourself in the shoes of another woman. If for whatever reason let's just think about this, hypothetically thinking. You had a child by someone else who was not Scrappy, right? And that person, had a wife. You're in the shoes of Erica. And you trying to have a communication with your child's father about the child. Now, granted, you might say some little slick shit or whatever, based off whatever situation happens. But you still talking about the child at the end of the day. You should not have to consult that wife. Why? You as a wife should be supportive. You as a wife should be neutral. And if y'all seen the clip, you've seen where I've commented. You need to be supportive and stay neutral. Stay out of it. It's not your child. Ultimately, it's your stepchild. So you should be pushing for them to be in communication. You want their co-parenting to be as smooth as possible because if they smooth, none of that drama comes home in your house where you lay with your new child.
Yep, I'm in total agreement.
Like, you got to keep the drama out your house. And for you to keep egging it on and boosting and instigating it up, you bringing in drama.
And quite frankly, you influencing Scrappy.
You allowing it.
I feel like based off of whatever your feelings is towards Erica is
she
the
jealous.
reason
For what?
why Scrappy is just he got so much tension built up towards Erica. Like I'm so confused on why he's so mad. And
yeah,
it's
I saw
like,
them facial expressions, right?
Yeah,
He was really,
Bambi.
really mad. And then you got Bambi on the sidelines. Yup. All this with the neck and the body, like,
bro,
bruh.
that's not called for.
Both
Y'all
y'all
grown.
chill.
Y'all are grown. You are happily married, regardless of whether Erica is with her baby daddy or not. She seems happy. It's like, why are you trying to make a situation? If y'all are not blending successfully and you're not able to talk to Erica, then accept that y'all not able to communicate and just let her have that communication
Let her
with her
have
baby's
it with
father.
the child's father.
Because that's all is needed. It should be if Erica, if she seems to know, we don't know what she shows off camera, but she seems to know the only reason she needs to be contacting Scrappy is because of Emani.
And she tried to have a conversation with you, Bambi, that was initiated from a third party.
Bambi
She
wanted
agreed to doing that. And I don't understand why you weren't willing as a grown woman and as a wife. You should have been willing to be able to sit down in the same room. Because like that baby said, she wanted everybody to be there at her party. And it's going to be more instances where she wants everybody to be around. And she wants that support from both sides.
What about 8th grade graduation?
What about prom?
What about 11th grade
what about award ceremonies?
Prom.
What about
12th grade
graduation?
Graduation, going off to college.
Another birthday.
All of that. Like Sweet 16.
She wants everybody to be involved. And I think you should be able to sit in a room, you and your mama, to be supportive and of this child that's ultimately your stepchild. Like, come on, baby, you got to do better. It was wrong.
Something
it
happened.
was not tasteful. I did not like it.
Something happened.
And I'm not taking sides because I don't know none of y'all. I'm just watching as a viewer and helping y'all make money. So I will hope that you're reading some of the comments that you do see that's telling you you were in the wrong. Both of y'all.
She not gonna think she in the wrong because, like I said, something happened. I don't think it's only the cops showing up and all of, like, I don't think it's that.
You think that maybe Scrappy and Erica had sexual relations while they were on a break and Bambi found out?
I think that might have happened. It has to be something else other than that, or Erica, maybe you need to come clean and tell us whatever the situation is to why Bambi is so hateful towards you.
I don't care what
to
happened.
where you can't talk to your child's father at all. Really, there's no communication. She said it's no communication
said
needed.
there shouldn't be any communication needed. Says who? Who are you, girl? And for you to go to Rashida's and Kirk's event at the cabin, and you like, oh, you know, you think that Rashida is just a strong woman to be able to have, you know, allow Kirk to have communication with his child's mother. You know, that's a strong woman. Yes, that is a strong woman, and that's a mature woman, and that's a wife. That's a real woman. Real shit, true shit.
Rashida don't let Kirk have just a sidebar, because Rashida don't let Kirk have conversations with his baby's mother. They have to go through her mother or her sister or something like that, because it was an issue when found out.
I think it's a difference with them
because
he
most
stepped
definitely
out of his marriage. But what I can say is that man is in communication. Either way, at least he tried to be in communication directly, and ultimately he went about that the wrong way without telling his wife that he was doing that. But as a man, he understood that, yeah, y'all might be right. I do need to have communication one-on-one.
Right.
We shouldn't have to go through my adult daughter.
She was able to get
that's true.
Right.
You should not have to do that.
And I'm wondering
And she met
if she
this lady
feels
face
that
to
way.
face multiple times on the show.
She did, and I think the fact that she was able to be grown about it and you know, they talked it out, they were able to get over it, whatever situation is. But I'm also wondering if maybe you feel because Emani is a preteen that not so much conversation needs to be had with Scrappy, because
this is when they're supposed to have the most conversations. This baby is
about
to be an adult, about to go to, like you said,
I
high
agree
school or whatever.
I definitely agree, but ultimately Emani is able to talk and relay messages, and I think that maybe Emani believes that I believe maybe Bambi believes that Emani, you know, can just relay the messages, because it's not like Kirk and Rashida's situation where the little boy is 2. I think he's 2 now. I'm gonna say this. Carter's 2, right?
Carter's 2.
Yeah, so
I'm gonna just say this. As a mother, I don't care what age my child gets. I don't care if my baby is 20-something. If I feel like it's something that's going on with my child that the father should know about, no matter the situation, because I may say, you know, baby, I want you to go tell your daddy this. This is what I want you to tell him verbatim. Of course, you know, it's coming from a child about what your mama said. The dad ain't got, no. We're not gonna do that. I'm gonna step to you as your child's mother, the person that you laid down with and conceived the child, and I'm gonna tell you what's going on with our child. It could be emotionally, physically, you know, socially, what's going on, how they feeling about school, whatever. How you acting around the house? Are you being mature? Are you being responsible? I need to let you know, because ultimately when you go spend time with your dad, he need to know what's going on. So we still have to have some type of communication. It should not be through the child or anybody else. It should be us.
Right. When y'all making decisions about who's gonna go, what school Emani is gonna go to or whatever, he needs to have that conversation with his mother, with her mother, so they can talk about whatever school. Like you, Bambi, I'm gonna need you to have several seats.
Yep.
Because that coming out your mouth was just ridiculous. Like it's causing turmoil, and it's just gonna continue. The heat is just gonna continue to get hotter and hotter, and they're just gonna have so many issues. It's just horrible, and Imani's gonna be ultimately the person that's hurt in the end.
You making it worse, baby
girl.
You are. You don't need to have.
You're making it
lay
worse.
Your ass down.
Yes.
And shut the lights off and put the covers over your motherfucking head. Because you're doing too much.
That was
you way out of bounds, baby.
You were so out of line with that comment. It was ridiculous, and you are really, really influencing Scrappy. Like that whole
negatively.
With his situation with co-parenting, negatively. Now, I can say that it seems like Scrappy is definitely a lot more calm and going in the right direction since he's met you. So I definitely think you make him better.
Yes.
But with the co-parenting situation, you need to learn how to take your feelings out of it.
Yep.
And let it be what it is, because it's like a business deal. I mean, and mine is not a business, but it's kind of like a business deal. They should only have like a business type relationship. Nothing else going on.
You
just
should
talk
be
when
secure
needed
within yourself to know that that's all it is.
That is all it is.
Encourage
He's not
that
going to do
man
anything.
to have a relationship with that child's mother. Encourage that man to be able to speak maturely and without disrespecting her, because you allowed that man to sit on national TV and disrespect the child's mother. That was wrong.
And Imani's watching that. She's going to
wrong.
have to grow up and continuously see that. They're going to continuously, every birthday that Emani has, happy birthday, Emani. Y'all remember on Love and Hip Hop when this happened? It's going to continuously come up. So it's like, come on, they're going to be throwing around the fact that they was talking about her fucking child support.
And you sitting there next to your husband while he acting a damn donkey, shaking your head as if you agree to everything he's saying.
And here you go with the lies. You so angry. What is wrong?
Let me tell you. I got an app right here, Shawty. So whenever you ready to go and say he not paying child support, I got my app right here.
What they say? Just what they say. Read it.
Notifications. You have received 10 notifications. DCSF records indicate that you are owed at least 3 months in back child support payments. We are taking administrative enforcement actions to collect these arrears.
What's the date on that?
June 12th, 2019.
Thank you. That's our receipts, baby.
I got you, but check this out. I need you What that say?
June 5th.
Okay, let's go back down.
This is May 8th.
Okay. April
19th, regular collection.
What that say?
February 2019.
That mean I missed 1 month.
No, they go back
1
years.
month. Years. You just
Yes,
said
they go back
months.
years.
She just said 3 months.
You just gonna
and only
lie.
y'all know her. She
You
gonna
gonna
always
lie.
do
You
this.
just gonna
She gonna always
lie.
chill. Basic baby mama. She gonna always do this. I swear. I swear.
No, that y'all look foolish up there. Y'all
That
look
DCFS information should not have been brought up at all. Erica, you are wrong about that, and Scrappy, you are wrong about that. That should have not came up.
Ain't nobody's business what
It's
you being
nobody's
paid
business.
and if he paid or not. Like that part could have definitely been kept out. Like it was
Because y'all brought that to the light. We hadn't heard that from a lot of people. It's a lot of news people that are able to find out if celebrities are behind on child support. I mean, goddamn, look at Stevie J.
And R. Kelly.
We ain't never heard y'all. And granted, it's only 3 months, so maybe that's why we won't hear anything. But you have to think that y'all just put that out there. Y'all put that out there wanting to show receipts and everything.
It was
those receipts were nothing about what you all were talking about. Those receipts were no reason as to why Erica should have to consult with Bambi about Scrappy talking to her, dealing with Emani.
And
that had nothing to do with it.
Another thing was when Bambi brought up her mom and she was saying that, I don't have a great relationship with my mom, so she is not seeing her grandchild. That's another problem. And that's probably contributing to the issue that's going on with Scrap and Erica. You need to learn how to process and deal with what's going on with you. And maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to help your husband deal with his situation, but right now you're not helping the problem. You're a part of the problem. So I think you need to get situations between you and your mom together and then let them handle that. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully you guys can come to, some middle grounds with it. But I just think it's sad. Like, I think it's sad. You need that support from your parents. And just like Mama D said, I support those twins. Those twins are my grandchildren. Did you see Scrappy's face? And he was like, your grandkids type of thing. Yes.
You know how long Erica been in her life?
Been in y'all life like for a long time.
Over 12, 13 years, because I think Emani just turned 12.
Why she can't support that lady with her new bundles of joy? Why can't she be the grandmother or the glam mother of those twins?
Right.
Like y'all look bitter, y'all look angry, y'all look sad, y'all look foolish, and it was distasteful. I did not like that part. And actually, loving hip hop, y'all could have left that shit out because that was wrong. All the way. I know you need to get your ratings up, but as a mother, it touched me a little bit the wrong way. You know what I'm saying? It was wrong. She was just disrespected on national television. That's how I see it.
Well, y'all gotta let us know what y'all think about it. I mean, ultimately, we feel like Erica should. Before, you know what? Let me ask the question again. The question was, should Erica have to consult both Scrappy and Bambi about Emani? And we both conclude our opinions are. Not Bambi. Yeah, of course you're gonna talk to Scrappy because that's the child's father. But Bambi, nope. If y'all can't come together and have that relationship to where if he can't speak with Scrappy, he can speak to you, and y'all just butting heads, then ultimately no, she does not need to consult with you. She can just consult with her child's father.
Yep.
And that's the end of it.
Keep it classy
and exactly.
And keep it cute and keep it mute.
Girl. Just yeah,
keep it
baby.
mute, girl.
You should never said that because that's
sit
not
next to
cool.
your man and look like a queen, like a statue, and I'm gonna let my husband handle that.
That's what you should have did. Should have sat there and ate your food. But yeah, y'all let us know what y'all think.
Comment below.
Yeah, let us know.
Follow us. Like and share, okay? Please subscribe because you can get all of the notifications of new videos coming up, and you can also watch previous videos of what we spoke about, okay?
All right, y'all. Till the next video.
Peace.